Ticks are gross, and with the warm weather and tick season upon us, we need an extra level of protection. So we're gonna add some permethrin to our camp gear and clothing, and we'll show you how to do it. We're gonna be using Sawyer's Permethrin. This is the same company that makes the Sawyer Squeeze, which is a water filtration system. This bottle is 24 ounces, and it has enough, it says, to treat 5 outfits. That's pants, socks, and shirt. We're also gonna be treating our shoes, gaiters, and our backpacks. You definitely don't want to be spraying this inside, so we'll go outdoors to do the treatment, but first let's go over some important safety information that you need to be aware of. When it comes to human safety, there's a couple things to be mindful of. When you're spraying your treatment on your clothing or gear, you don't want to be breathing that in. You want it to be upwind from it. And when the liquid form, you don't want to be getting it onto your skin. We'll be wearing gloves because it's not like a bug spray like DEET. This should not be on your skin. But once it's dry, it's safe. Something to be very mindful of, this is extremely toxic and life-threatening to cats. They can be actually killed, unfortunately. This is a common ingredient found in dog flea spot medicine. But so when you're treating your clothing outside, you need to be really super careful to make sure that there aren't any cats in the area. This is also very toxic to aquatic life. So if you have a stream or pond, just be mindful of where you're spraying at. We actually ended up getting a 2-pack from Amazon because it was cheaper, and we have a lot of gear. You can actually find it at REI as well. We'll have links in the description below. Let's grab our gear, clothes, and shoes and head on outside. Got the gloves on, and as you can see, the 2-pack came with 2 bottles and actually 2 spritzers as well. So go ahead and put that in. Strangely enough, it doesn't have a little safety seal, but the bottle itself was sealed. Put that on. We're gonna spray in a sweeping motion, and it's gonna be 6 to 8 inches away from the garment in our packs. And it says that it should be damp, not drenching wet. It can take quite a few hours to dry, and don't wear anything until they are completely dry. We laid our packs out on the ground in our shoes and socks, but for our pants, we hung them up on a line. We hung them up on hangers, so it'll be easy to get both sides. It says it takes about 30 seconds per side. So we know which way the wind is blowing, so let's get squirting. You can see the discoloration. It's working damp. This spray nozzle actually has a really wide squirt. Let's get onto the other side. Definitely has the chemical smell. Not only will this protect against ticks, it's supposed to stop mosquitoes as well. It is not the most pleasant smell. The wind keeps changing, so we need to keep moving. Sweeping motion. We were actually driving home from a camping trip recently, and I happened to look down on my leg, and lo and behold, there was a tick crawling on my leg. My first encounter of a tick. It was not pleasant. Since we normally leave our backpacks outside of the tents, thought it'd be a good idea to get those covered as well. Now we'll just let it dry. So how easy was it? It wasn't too bad. Except for on the darker materials, it was a little bit harder to tell if it was really truly damp. The orange shoes, easy to see. And of course my hand hurts a little bit after squeezing so much, but it was not too bad. They say that this will last for 6 washes or 6 weeks, depending on light exposure. And you might be asking yourself, why not just use DEET? Well, DEET actually can eat away at plastic. So a lot of the materials that we have for our gear, and your gear as well, is made from synthetic material, so it can actually eat away at it. Go watch this video next, and don't forget to give us a like. You can find us at exploretrekadventure.com, and we'll see you next time.